This is a young blue merle hanging tree cowdog named Piper. She's not had a whole lot of training on her, but she can fetch cattle to you and knows where she's supposed to be. As you seen, I just sent her to get these calves, and she brought them off the fence. She's a little fast and a little too close to her cattle most of the time, but she sure likes to hold them together, and she'll bring them to you. The calves you see here are dog training calves. There's 4 little dinky longhorn calves in there, and then there's 6 black calves that were sorted off from the preconditioning lots. And these calves are pretty dog broke. You see, they're pretty quiet. They're cooperative enough. Piper's just pushing a little too hard most of the time, which is causing these other calves to pass me. But that's alright. I'm not gonna nitpick her too bad here. She's just kinda learning things, and eventually I'll get to where I push her out more and get her lined out to where she'll follow behind a little quieter and not be pushing so hard that the calves move on past here. You can see she's done pushed them ones up too far, so she goes to check up the ones in the front. She's worried about them getting away from her. And here for too long, like I said, I'll get her slowed down and teach her she can work the cattle from a little farther off. They ain't gonna get away, and she'll smooth out, and she won't wear as much as what she's doing now. You can see she does quite a bit of moving back and forth from either side of the herd. But she'll learn. She'll learn. She's just starting out, like I said. Here we're moseying on up to the little working pens. And I'll get them up there and sort off the little calves for the younger dogs to work. Then we'll get to training some dogs. Sorry for the sun glare and the specks on the lens there. I didn't realize it till we recorded this video how dirty that lens was. So hopefully I've got it cleaned enough now that the next videos will be a little clearer. Yeah, Piper's working a whole lot harder than she needs to work. You can see her zipping back there from side to side. Not all she needs to be doing. If she was back a little bit farther and steady and just walk, and she wouldn't have to move near as far from side to side to cover those calves. Now you can see here I'm up to the gate, and I'm gonna try and get her to push those calves on the left. She's worried about covering these other ones. She ain't real good yet about just pushing right into a line. She needs to pause up a little bit. She's too worried about the whole group. There, I've asked her to stop. I'm gonna try and get her over to that left side to push again, because I want that black calf to walk past. I don't need him. I don't want him in the pen. But she don't understand that yet, and I don't have off-balance flanks on her. So it'd take a little minute here, get things sorted out. Get the calves I want up in there. Now I've asked her to stop. I got this one slow black calf. I'm gonna get it lined out here in a minute and walk him in the pen. Then we'll be done. This is real good for her. Just stand here and be patient. while I'm messing around. Yep, there we go. I'll cover that calf. Get him back to the group. Bring them other two around. Oh, them are taking off on her. As you can see, she'll go to the head real well. She just needs to learn to stop back on that calf and pressure him just a little bit harder before she goes to cover the others. But we'll get there. She just hasn't had enough experience yet. There we go. Got her black calves all back together. And here we'll quit.